very emotionally up and down roller coaster vibes. People you never met, and then you make these connections. I'm gonna have a pain trying to edit this. Hi. Hi. So, it's been a while. Been a while. It's been quite a long time. It's been a while since I posted a proper video. I don't think that really matters. A lot's happened, and I've learned from many people who put stuff on the internet that when you need a break or things are going on in your life, let priority take priority. So I have been it's been pretty busy basically. Let's sum it up as pretty busy, but I thought I would do a little catch up, let's chat sort of video, because there are other videos I've got lined up, but this is going to be very easy for me to make and to put some context out there as to why I haven't really been posting. But Adobe has been very happy to take money out of my account each month, so since it's been like 7 months since I posted a proper video, I felt like even a small simple one like this is worthy of being made. So I'm back, baby. But yeah, really, like 7 months is not the amount of time I wanted to be gone for. But yeah, originally I wanted to make a vlog video, and obviously as you can see my hair is still pretty pink even though it's washing out a little bit. But it's just one of those where, for a start, I moved, so that's a big change. That took a while to do, and I didn't realise how much stuff I have, but it's mostly clothes. Clothes is like the biggest amount of stuff that I have. But even that took like at least a month or 2 to just get most of the stuff over. Also, we had no internet here for a while, and now I do have internet. So yeah, the year of the mask, as I like to call it, with all of that leftover mess, and moving and having no internet, I was sort of like, I don't know, I had no purpose to make a video. Nothing was really going on apart from work and sleep and work and sleep. So yeah, that was fun, and it felt just like a giant wave of stress consistently, and I'm not very good with stress. I'm trying to learn to manage it rather than to be stressed out. So that's one thing. I've gotten really good, and I can say that out loud because my managers have recognised that I'm good at my job. I'm not going to tell you what I do, other than that I work with customers, because I don't want anybody trying to come and find me. And I've kind of had that before with internet people, but I don't want anybody trying to, and I appreciate if nobody did. But I've moved anyway, so yeah. Just so much has happened, it's kind of hard to just sit down for 5 minutes and sum it all up. But I've made new friends, I've developed skills in like customer service, even though it was kind of one of those where when I went for the trial shift, it was very much like, I'm so stressed out about trying to get this job so I can pay rent that I'm so nervous. And a friend of mine from Instagram Also, I do have Instagram if you want to follow my art account, because I'm actually more active on there than I am on YouTube or anything. But a friend on Instagram said to me, whenever you feel really panicked and stressed out about it, just say to yourself, I'm really excited about this. I'm not nervous. I'm excited about going for this job interview. I'm excited that I can, I don't know, go to the club with my friends. Sometimes I get stressed just before I go to the club with friends. I don't know, maybe you can relate to this, but just sometimes, even though I've known them for years and years and years, I'll get stressed before I even get into town to meet them in a bar. And when I get there, I'm all calm and relaxed. So you see the problem with my stress? It just comes in like chunks for no reason. So having to deal with all of a sudden paying rent and moving and just literally working to sleep, to pay for a taxi to get home, to go to work, it was kind of rocky at the beginning, and family stuff happened, so still dealing with, you know, just madness really. Like, it's slowly getting better, although my dad did have a motorbike accident, so calmer stress. But as soon as I heard it, I just had this little voice in my head that said, he's gonna be fine and he's gonna walk again. And now, after a ton of surgeries on his bones, which were broken, and his spine, he's beginning to heal, and he's actually learning how to walk again, which sounds a very traumatic kind of sentence. It wasn't until like a month or two later that the pain and sadness of my dad being in hospital really started to kick in. And now that he's doing better, I feel more fragile about him. Maybe because it's the case of he'll be able to leave and he won't have experts around to watch his condition. But my dad is very determined to start walking again, get back to work, get back to seeing people, you know, instead of having all the rules of how many people can go and see him. And I sort of surprised him before my birthday, which was in December, and he didn't think I was coming. He thought it was only a couple of people that were going to come, and then because he already told me that they were going to go to hospital, I went to my auntie and said, "Hi, I'm here." And she was like, "He told me nobody else was coming." So that was a little bit of a surprise when she told me to go up, because you can only have sort of so many people on the ward. And I went up and I came around this, you know, they had giant windows in hospitals. I don't like hospitals. I'm kind of like Jack Sparrow, where I need a jar of dirt to feel comfortable, because it's so clean, it makes me uncomfortable, you know? I think I'd rather be around a murderer or something, because I know their intention is to harm me, whereas a doctor, it's 50-50 chance of survival type of feel for me personally. Again, do you see the stress? But yeah, so came round the corner of this giant window, saw my dad, and obviously his legs are like skinnier than they've ever been, but I literally saw his face and he recognized me and he had this giant grin. So yeah, I'm so glad that I went to go see him before my birthday, because that was really cool. And then I had my birthday, which I really didn't know what to expect for 2021. I thought we were still gonna have to stay at home, or I'm not gonna have a birthday. And because I asked my manager like 3 times, can I have my birthday off? And then in person asked once again, like, just to make sure, because we've been messaging, can I have my birthday off? And just like, oh. forgot, like, yes, you can have your birthday off because you asked me in advance. So it was kind of nice, but the thing was, like, I wanted to see everybody from work on my birthday. So the day or night before, if you like, the day before, it was just like coming up to midnight, and while I was on shift, it turned to my birthday, and I don't know, I just felt so buzzed because I was like, a new high score. By the way, you're not getting older, it's a new high score of how many years you've lived for, just in case anybody feels insecure about their age. It was just so funny to it was so funny to, you know, have it count down to midnight while I was working. And then while I was just finishing the end of my shift, everybody gathered together, and like they just sang me happy birthday. And I'm not very good with, like, I wasn't expecting it. I've had a surprise birthday before, and it was pure shock because I had to go in an elevator, so the doors opened and everybody yelled. But I'm not very good with, like, little surprise things. I didn't think they were gonna sing me happy birthday. But it was so nice, and it made me just, like, feel really part of the group and stuff. So that was really cool. I don't know, this year, well, last year, 2021, has been very emotionally up and down roller coaster vibes, and yeah, the whole time I haven't been posting videos, I've been working for like 7 months there, and it just feels really good to be, like, appreciated by random people you never met, and then you make these connections with people. So yeah, like, there was a time before, I think it was around the time that my dad was in hospital and I was getting emotional about it, where I was kind of resenting my job, even though it's paying the rent, and I just felt really sad that I've done, like, 4 years in higher education to become a master of animation, and I wasn't doing any of that. And it's kind of to do with, like, I don't think I can make it, maybe because when I graduated it was 2020, but yeah. But yeah, but yeah, because I've been recognized by higher people in work, like my managers and stuff, and they're telling me that I'm doing a good job, I feel good about my job. Like, I keep saying how much I love my job, and it's totally true. But the main reason I've stayed for so long is literally because of the people that I work with, and most of my customers are lovely. Like, I always told them, because I work in customer service, I work with regular everyday people, I told them, when you lot are lovely, it makes my job so much easier, and I truly appreciate that. So if you work in retail, or, you know, you just go into a shop and you don't work in retail, just remember, this is something that I try to get across to my customers. I'm a human being, you're a human being. You know, when you come to my work, I want you to feel welcome and appreciated, because, you know, if you're having a good time, I'm having a good time, it makes my job so much easier. But if you're rude and stuff, I don't want to do you any favors. I don't really want to do you any favors, you know. But if you are polite and nice to people who work in retail, it almost makes me want to help you more. So if you need something, I will help you, or see if I can ask my managers, instead of going, no, we can't do that. I will try to make sure that you can get something. But yeah, like I said, it's been a very emotional year, 2021. A lot of recovering from situations, like from moving, from not knowing if I'd be able to pay the rent, from my dad being in hospital, from sort of feeling like I didn't belong, to then feeling like the group would miss me if I did leave, which is really nice. It's just a bit strange, really. Yeah. Sometimes I cry when I get happy, so I'm supposed to go out in a bit as well, so I hope I don't have like mascara running down my face. So yeah. At the minute I'm starting to do more art, and I'm actually finding a bit more balance in my life, which is nice. My dad's recovering. I'm loving work at the minute. Really love my job, but I know that I will have to like develop my portfolio a lot more. I'm gonna have to develop my portfolio like much more time towards that. I'm gonna have to start like making connections with people. I've been thinking about like even doing illustration, which sounds really exciting, and all of a sudden, because I've been drawing for like 2 weeks now consistently, I feel a lot more like I'm moving in a better direction, you know? Like, I've just finished this piece, just finished this, and it's pretty cool. I've really loved doing this and working with like paint and getting back into what I should be doing, which is making art. So I think it's just given me a new little burst, because like my hand, my muscle has been hurting so much because I've actually been drawing again, and it's kind of nice because like that's what I'm meant to do, it's what I'm meant to be doing. You know, I'm supposed to be making art and trying to figure out what job I want next. And I feel like so much has happened last year, and it's very confusing because I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave my work, and I don't want to move out of my city, but I feel like when I'm thinking about what I want from life, I'm thinking about like places I want to go to, things I want to achieve. You know, actually a year of non-stop change has really made me think about like things I want to achieve, and I definitely want to do like some illustration for like books, maybe reach out to some newspapers and stuff, and you know, start to develop my own stories, because I put a lot of them on hold because I've just been working. So yeah, it's been very overwhelming and a bit confusing, but I feel like, well, Because I was with work, I'm actually really happy that I was working New Year's, because I got to be with work and countdown into the new year, and I really want this to be a productive and successful year and really make some positive changes to my life. And I don't want white walls. Oh my gosh. I want my purple walls again, and I want to have purple carpet again. At the minute, I guess wearing some purple will do. So yeah, I really need to get ready, because even giving advice to my mum has taken an hour out of what should have been a short video. And now I really need to get ready so I can spend time with my friends, because that's one thing I really need to do. Thinking about balance and so on. I'm starting to do art again. I'm seeing my friends again. I do work people as friends as well, but I'm already spending a lot of time with them outside of work, like going clubbing and stuff, and I feel like I need to calm that down a little bit. But I am gonna go to the club tonight with some friends outside of work that I've known for years, and I feel like I haven't seen them in a while, basically, so I want to see my friends. And I want to continue doing lots of art, and I want to make connections with people in my industry. So I want to sell my art. I also have a bunch of commissions lined up as well, which is really positive. I've got this guy who owns a skater shop, and he wants me to do a design for a bunch of skateboards, so it's gonna go on like all of them. I already feel the positive, productive change coming in. I'm really looking forward to positive and productive change. I have lots of things I want to do, but just like whenever I go back to karate, and I haven't been for a while, which I do need to go back to as well, but just doing it in baby steps. So instead of putting all my energy in, I'm gonna do it slowly and take my time instead of trying to, so being productive, being successful, being positive, making that dough so I can get some cake. For real, I want some cake. But yeah, I just thought that I would update you guys, because you support me even though we've never met, and like even Instagram people who support me on Instagram and my art, which I do post and update my story on Instagram way more than anything else, just so you know. So yeah, I appreciate you, and I'm so grateful to have total strangers that I've never met supporting my work, and you help me. Just like I tell my customers, you lovely people make my job so easy, and I am very grateful for that. So thank you so much, because it just brightens my day. So hopefully I can edit this in a productive way and make some sense of it when I've been pausing to try and think about what other stuff has been going on. Also, I don't want to spoil things just yet. However, I've watched the entire season of Arcane, League of Legends, and I have some blue hair dye. So you might see me with blue hair in the future. That's all I'm gonna say on that, just in case I jinx myself. Well, there we go. But maybe that's a good sign. I just want positive vibes. That's all I want. So I really need to get ready now because my friend is waiting for me. Thank you for listening to me. This has been really fun to just chat with you. Yeah, so hopefully, well, no, I will see you in the future. It's not hopefully, I will see you. So yeah, I hope you have a good day or night or whatever you're doing. Yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.
You crazy mother.